What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to a city immortalized in song. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. The Broncos' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win game.
Going deep. He's got it on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows through the defense. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside give. He breaks a tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Wolverines are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Big guy smells it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will go to work for the first time. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Sullivan. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught it in the backfield. It's Priestcorn. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got the beef on the field. 3 tight end set, 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So interested to see how how they do in developing these guys.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably...
Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Klein. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to a city immortalized in song. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. And the Broncos will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Michigan's offense will take the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again.
Oh, a lot of space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. A first down run in the red zone. He's going for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game. You want to pay it off. Just put some points up on it.
And see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards. Even if I get stopped, I'm starting this game aggressive.
The Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown
running free. He'll go out of bounds at the 45, and they were backed up deep in their own territory, but not anymore. That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got them backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to stop that. But the question is, how do they move up from here, Dave?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
Pulls it in. It's Dennis. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Surging forward on the sneak. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Trying to barge in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Back to pass, it's Sullivan. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch is made right at the 50. A great field position for the offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It's complete on the right side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Sullivan. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Quick quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of life. Because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Underwood. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The offense changing the play. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the hole, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown in the direction.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line gets set. 1st down. They want to throw it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. That's caught. It's Marsh. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Got his man quickly. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Grabs it inside the 10. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance.
He lets one fly deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Sullivan. Pressure coming. Caught close to the marker, it's Dennis. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Prescore.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Trucks through the defender. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because, you know...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
The Broncos want to move quickly. Wants to throw. It's Sullivan. Finds his man. It's Dennis. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They got it at the 30. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. The Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He leaves it with the back. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The extra point here would tie the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Morgan. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Finds his man. It's Clyde. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rush is on him. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Makes the catch. It's Dennis. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Broncos are marching down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
If Your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Brooks. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the fourth quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have 1 left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Handoff from the gun.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Broncos will try to run out the clock in the final minute. The give to the lone running back. Past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here.
Beck's going for the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout is called with just a single second left. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Sullivan. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team.